So this is my P1, P2 presentation. My business is a second-hand online store called Question, where people can put on their second-hand furniture, which is mostly what we'll be focusing on, and sell it to other people. My type of startup is a sole trader, so I will finance the business myself and take all the profits. And I'll be the sole owner and keep the profits, be funded by myself completely. My business idea is a website where people sell their second-hand items, mostly furniture, for a reasonable price, which gives people the option to try and negotiate the price down or up if they feel it's too much or too less. And I'll be taking 5% of the sales as compensation for my site, along with a delivery option where people can pay for shipping and handling if they don't want to go collect it themselves. And my business name fits is twice new. My aims for the first year are to survive, because it's a relatively new business in a new market that has some competitors, but not a lot. And I'm going to try and break even as well, but if I don't, it's not that big of a deal. And another one is to raise awareness for my site by having a successful advertising campaign. So I'm hoping to get around 10,000 visitors on my site per month by the end of the year. Business plan is first year to survive and raise awareness, and in 18 months I'm hoping to break even. That's where it should benefit us, and it becomes a bit worrying for my business. My unique selling point is my business is the first of its kind. There's not another like it really in Hong Kong at the moment. It's a growing market, the second-hand stores, and it's quite popular with younger people nowadays. And yeah, it's popular in the community. My competitors, I don't really have any main competitors, but if there were some, it would be Cyber Marketplace, which is a Facebook group run by moms where they sell second-hand things that they no longer need, like kids' toys when the kids are growing up, and Carousel, which is a mobile app that deals in mainly smaller, more expensive electronic products like phones and games consoles. Balancing personal and business needs. I'm going to be working 9 to 5, but also Saturdays, and I'll try to have some days off, but if work needs to be done, I'll come in as well. I'll also probably end up working overtime for the first few months to make sure everything runs smoothly and there's no issues for my website. Potential profitability, as you know, I'll be taking 5% commission on sales, and I'll have a shipping and handling costs if you don't want to pick the item up from the seller yourself. There will be, if it needs be, I will have ads on my website in order to raise profits, and there will be no ads options for customers if they want to, but they will have to pay $10 a month to keep the ads up. External influences is COVID-19, which might have an effect on sales, but I think it won't, because it means people will be doing their shopping online, and it might be good for me because they won't want to go out and pick up stuff up themselves, so they'll tend to use the delivery option more. And also Hong Kong's economy is in recession, so it might be good. Done a pest analysis as well, looking at political, economic, social, and technological effects on my business. Current business trends. The current second-hand market is growing but fast because people are trying to be more environmentally friendly and reuse products instead of constantly buying new. And because of that, they'll pay more money to have a second-hand option that's of higher quality. Self-esteem. This would be good for my self-esteem, especially if the business is successful, because it means I would be mainly responsible for that, mainly the business. And also I would be my own boss, so I'd be the one telling me what to do, no one else. And that people will profit, so I've got the money in it if it's successful. Primary research. My business will do some primary research for the first 18 or so months on my site, because we will be having advertising campaigns. We're going to have surveys and questionnaires used on people to see how they just found out about my site, see if it was from us or from other people that I know. Primary research is good because the data is usually very accurate and precise, and there are several ways of using primary research to collect data. As you know, surveys, questionnaire, there's also focus groups, one-on-one interviews, among other things. There's also secondary research, which is research you do not do yourself or pay someone to do for you. I don't think we'll be using this a lot because it's mostly older or not as accurate data, so you don't know where it's come from. It's usually government statistics, computer websites, newspapers, that sort of thing. I've also done a SWOT analysis for my business. The strength of my business will be it's online, so I don't have to pay rent for a physical store anywhere. It's unique. There's not another business like it in Hong Kong. There's negotiable prices and fast service. The weaknesses is a possible short product lifestyle cycle. It might not gain popularity and might just not make enough product profit to keep running. And also, some of the second-hand furniture items might be quite large and it would be difficult to transport. The opportunities is the growing second-hand market in Hong Kong, and also there's very little competition for me. And there's threats, it's the economy that I've already said is in recession and COVID-19. There's an overview of the target market. My target market is students or young adults who are more likely to buy reusable items because it helps with their conscience. And they don't have a lot of money to spare, so the options on my site might be cheaper for them, and they might not have the money to buy some of the more expensive items, and they are more environmentally conscious than other people. The environmental issues facing my business, there aren't any. In fact, my business is actually environmentally friendly because it promotes using second-hand products instead of throwing them away in the landfill in Hong Kong somewhere. It promotes you to reuse it. Who are my competitors targeting? Carousel does not really have a target market for a certain amount of people. They just want people who have items of value which they no longer need. Cycling marketplaces targeting cycling residents, mostly moms who want to clear out their houses and sell a few things. Which target group will have the best effect on our business? I believe that young adults and students will have the best effect because they're more environmentally conscious and they don't have the money to buy the better first-hand reliable option. But also I believe cycling moms could also have a positive effect because they feel the need to be environmentally conscious as well, and they might buy the higher quality second-hand options because they will have more money than the young adults and students.
Thank you, Jules. Just a few questions. Can you tell us what kind of products are going to be sold on your website?
Mostly second-hand furniture items like sofas, tables, chairs, but it's open to anything really. You can sell what you want. It's just we have a bigger focus on furniture items.
Okay. Can you also tell us why it is important that you do a business plan before starting your business? How would that help you?
It helps us because it gives us an idea of what we need to be doing, of like who we should be targeting and who we shouldn't, based on what they might actually be interested in, instead of just guessing.
Okay, good. And for your primary research, who are you going to get out to fill out your questionnaires? Who are you going to get to take part in your focus group? Are they going to be random people, or have you got a sort of target that you're trying to get to fill out?
For the questionnaires and surveys, we're going to have people who have come onto our site and used our site. We're going to have them fill out. And the same with the focus groups. We think we might just get young adults or students and see what they think about our business and if they would buy from it and use it.
Okay, and finally, are there any current trends in the market that you're in? Is there a trend, for example, of this sort of second-hand trading? Is it quite in right now, or is it something new?
Second-hand trending over the past few years has started to gain a lot of popularity with people and has become more and more of a focus for businesses. Second-hand items of high quality have risen in price because people will pay more for that than a first-hand product from IKEA.
Thank you very much, Jules.